Hyde, oh Hyde, there you are.
So sorry, dear Henry. I had the most amazing evening. Took me a while to rouse myself out of slumber. How was your night, dear boy?
I slept like the devil. It's the strangest thing. Every time you're out on one of your bawdy evenings, I always sleep like the dead. Strange, isn't it?
Perhaps you should be dead more often.
What was that?
Nothing, Henry, nothing. Just raking the old throat. Straight at something awful last night. Gallivanting up and down London's underbelly, singing and trampling all the merry way.
Trampling?
Hmm?
Trampling what exactly?
The cobblestones, the puddles, the occasional little girl.
Excuse me, did you say little girl?
No, Henry, no. I said you should give it the occasional whirl.
Would have been something to trample a little girl. Imagine.
What was that, Henry?
Oh, just a sneeze. Didn't want to be rude. So you had a good night then?
Quite, top drawer.
Lucky you.
What was that, Henry?
I said good for you. I'm feeling very tired. I think I might take a nap. I get so tired so very quickly lately. But do tell me if you have another adventure tonight, will you?
Looking forward to it. You should lie down, Henry. You're not looking yourself lately.
Dear Henry, it has been quite a while since I managed to touch base with you, old chap. I thought it best to leave you a note so you would not worry about me too much. Rest assured I have been most splendid and in good form. I find myself more of a night owl, assuredly why we have such trouble crossing paths. I know you enjoy the morning air much more so than I. In all fairness, it is not the air so much as the people who pursue the air that disturb me. London's upper crust is not quite my cup of tea, I'm sure you understand. You said it yourself once, how dreadfully boring these socialites could be. All smiles and morals and... No, not for me at all. In any event, I bumped into one of your good fellows just the other day. I wonder if he has managed to connect with you. A Mr. Utterson, I believe. He seemed quite distraught to have missed you. I must admit I had a bit of a lark in goading him. He was less than humorous about our little friendship. I do believe he sees me as something of a bad influence for you. Do make sure to wish him well from me when you see him next. Remind him it is in one's best interest to stay cordial with me. I mean to say that I would have cordially invited him to a pint if I hadn't gotten the impression such an engagement would have left him feeling sullied. Between you and me, dear Henry, I think some of your friends could use a little sullying. Don't you? Well, I have a big evening planned, all guffaw and hurrah. I'll tell you all about it the next time we chat. Do try and stay well, Henry. Yours in avarice, Hyde.
All around the mulberry bush, the weasel chased Carusi. The weasel's having all of the fun. Thump goes Carusi.
Hyde, oh dear, oh dear.
What's the matter, dear Henry? You look a fright. Ghosts getting to you again, dear fellow.
What? No time for riddles. Hyde, what's that on your hands?
Not quite sure. Perhaps I was painting in my sleep.
Hyde, where is my walking stick?
What?
My walking stick. You asked to borrow it.
Jekyll, you are beginning to sound like one of your friends. All mumbles and bumbles and highbrow questions. You are beginning to bore me, Henry. I had the most wonderful evening last night. Aren't you going to ask me about my evening tramples?
I cannot. I do apologize. Mr. Addison came by and said he found my walking stick near the body of the Honourable Sir Danvers Carew. He was murdered, Hyde. Murdered!
Honourable, you say?
Hyde, Hyde, are you listening to me?
In for a penny, in for a pound, we pound and pound the honourables, honourable and for themselves. Thump goes carousing.
But what? Those aren't the words. Have you ever met Sir Danvers Carew?
Can't quite recall. Would he have been in the brothel last night by the quarters?
No, no, not likely. Not that old fop doodle.
What was that, Henry?
I said, not very likely. He was more likely having tea and eating strudel.
Yes. Yes. Sounds like something he'd do. I mean, sounds like something your friends would do. Much duller than having a grand old time at the brothel. You, on the other hand, really must have a go there sometime. Did I ever tell you about Genevieve? She has the most lovely neck. Much nicer than old Carusi.
I cannot do this. I'm getting so tired. There's so much to do. Dearest Hyde, I think that it is time we call the spade. You and I are seemingly two sides of the same coin, but the clock has struck. I so envied all of your freedom and lack of a responsible nature. I believe it is time I release the crutch and strike out on my own. Your influence has encouraged me to embrace my brilliance. You know I am quite the scientific wizard, if I do say so myself. You will notice the vial on the table by the mirror. Not Bordeaux, but the color is close. Not that it matters. What is Bordeaux to you? In any event, give it a taste. You might enjoy it. I know I will.
What have you done, Henry?
Betwixt the two, I figured I needed to break free.
What's happening, Henry? I don't understand.
You know, I must thank you. You've given me an entirely new perspective on life.
I feel faint. Henry, have you any more of that wine?
Wine? Wine? You don't like wine, Hyde. Much too refined for your tastes, remember?
What?
It's time, Hyde. We must part ways.
Henry, I don't understand. Can I have more of the wine concoction?
You
Please.
know, Hyde, I was born into great fortune, great wealth and respect, a good name and all the goodness it implies, and boredom. You have given me the perfect alibi to break this mold.
Alibi? Don't you mean accolade?
Oh, my dear Hyde, how can an ally be made of an apparition? No, no. You have become my scapegoat masterpiece. I have penned your adventures you shared with me. I'm sure that doorbell lanyard will support all my something else Genevieve taught me. I do miss that neck. In any event, I shall leave these missives up for Utterson. Such a wise man will surely deduce I have lost all subjective control. And being of such logical faculties, he'll believe the drug has gotten the better of me.
And completely transformed me into you.
Jekyll and Hyde went up the side, found their great adventure. Hyde sat down, I cracked his crown. Off I go, what a splendor. Mr. Ripier, I presume. Do you mind if I call you Jack? So good to meet you. I believe we'll be having much fun sharing this flat here in Whitechapel. Sure you won't mind bunking in with me here? Say, I hear you have great fun at night. Perhaps you should show me the ropes.